Hi, everyone. Awesome. I'm live. Okay. Been having so much trouble with Facebook Live lately. Okay. Welcome, everyone. I'm super excited to hear, and so is my dog. You might hear him barking through this because he's very eager to go out, but I'm going to take him after. I wanted to do this energy update right now because I've been traveling a lot on the weekends and getting out of the city, which is awesome. And I'm also celebrating my 40th birthday this weekend. So I'm going to be out of town on Friday when I usually do my regular energy forecast. So I wanted to pop on here today and just do a little energetic update because there's a lot of energy that has been going on, a lot of energy moving. And the Scorpio season, it seems like, is kicking everyone in the butt. So I wanted to pop on here and let you know about what I've been tuning into and also how you can best navigate it. So I actually love this time of year, which you've probably heard me mention because I am a Scorpio, and everything about transformation and shining light on the shadow aspects of ourselves, I'm obsessed with. And one of the reasons why is because that's how we get growth, right? If we really want to create something in our lives that's different, if we really want to make a big shift, if we really want to get everything out of life that life has to offer, we need to go to these deepest, darkest places within ourselves so that we can really make these big changes. So this is the time that it's all happening, right? Because there's a lot of energetic opportunity here right now to make really profound and deep shifts. And the reason why is because during this time of year, the veil between worlds is thin. So, what does that mean? It means that we have deeper access to information and energy from the other realms of consciousness that are beyond this 3D reality, right? So, we are programmed in this 3D reality to believe that the only things that we can experience with our senses, meaning we can see it, we can hear it, we can touch it, we can feel it, not feel it, we can taste it, we can smell it. I don't remember all the senses, but that is just like a very small sliver of what is actually occurring. And during this time, we have the opportunity to see beyond this 3D reality and feel into the energy that's at play. So, right now, it's very easy to tune in to the deeper levels, to the deeper depths of what is going on rather than just looking at the surface, because the Scorpio energy is all about depth. It's about what is going on underneath the surface that's affecting what we see in our outer reality. So, right now, it's such a potent and powerful time to do this deeper work, to do this shadow work, in order to really make the changes that you want to make in your life. Because a lot of times we will get to a certain point and then we kind of hang out there for a while because we're like happy we got there, right? And that's great. You made all of these shifts and you've gotten to this certain point, but then it doesn't seem like you can move beyond that point. And the reason why is because there's trauma to be cleared. There is a shadow aspect of yourself that needs to be looked at in order to get to this next level, right? In order to get to this new version of you, there's a piece of yourself that needs to be acknowledged, healed, and shined light upon in order for you to get to that next level. So, for example, if you have started a business in 2020, 2021, because I know a lot of people have, or at least people have stepped forward more in their business during this time, because a lot of people are realizing they want to step forward in their mission and their gifts on this planet. And they know that they are meant to do that and they're ready to share that, but you have gotten to a certain point in your business and it doesn't seem like you are getting any further. Like it seems like, yeah, maybe there's little progress here and there, but it kind of feels like you keep bumping up against something. like bumping up against blocks or some kind of ceiling or some kind of place where it's hard for you to go beyond, it's because there's trauma to be cleared. There's a piece of you that needs acknowledgement and healing in order for you to get to that next level. That's exactly how it works. So, right now is such a potent and powerful time to not only look at that stuff, but potently shift those things because of the energies right now. We have the ability to see deeply underneath the surface and be aware of things that we wouldn't previously be aware of during other energetic frequencies on the planet. So, right now, we have this really potent and powerful opportunity to shift some of these really deep core issues that are affecting our ability to move forward and create what we want to create. So, like I said, whether it is in your business, whether it is in your career that you feel stuck, or even in relationships, right? Everything will show up in relationships as well. So, if you feel like your relationships aren't working the way that they used to, or you used to feel a certain way in your relationship with your partner and you just don't feel that way anymore, or you are tired of playing out the same patterns and dynamics in relationships over and over and over again and you don't know how to get out of them. These are all things that you can shift immediately once you acknowledge the trauma or the shadow part of yourself that needs healing and acknowledgement. And until you do that, that stuff is not going to change. Because what I see a lot of is I see a lot of people trying to heal the outer stuff. Like, okay, I'm seeing this behavior with my partner, right? Like we have this certain dynamic that we get into. So I see a lot of people trying to change it from the surface, like saying, "Oh, well, I'm not going to behave that way anymore," or "Oh, I'm going to set a boundary and I'm not going to allow that person to talk that to me that way anymore." And that's all well and good, but that person's still going to talk to you that way because you haven't cleared the deeper energetic that's underneath of it, which is the pain and trauma that you're still carrying that you haven't acknowledged. So that pattern is never going to change. You can try to white knuckle it. I call it white knuckling it when we try to change stuff from the surface level. We try to behavior modify, which never actually works. It's like white knuckling it with alcohol. Like you can stop drinking, but if you don't heal the reason why you started drinking in the first place, you're just going to be white knuckling it and it's going to be really difficult to do. But if you heal at the deepest core of what is causing that pattern or that issue, then it doesn't even come into your life anymore. You don't have to try to behavior modify. You don't have to try to stop it. It's a non-issue, and usually you forget about it. That's what I love when I see clients where like I ask them about something and they don't even know what I'm talking about because they shifted it so powerfully and potently that they don't even remember that it was a thing for them anymore. So that's the type of thing that I'm talking about. So that was an example of relationship, but say in your business, you're not getting the client attraction that you would want, or you're not making the type of money that you want to make, and you're doing all of the things. You've raised your prices, you're putting yourself out there, you're doing all of the things that you're supposed to do, like business and strategy wise, but it's still not happening. There is a trauma or a shadow within yourself that you aren't able to see and you haven't acknowledged. So that's where my work comes in, and that's what my gift is, and why my clients get such rapid and profound transformation is because I'm able to see that really quickly. When you come to me, I can see very quickly what needs to be healed and what needs to be acknowledged so that you can look at that and acknowledge it and use the tools that I create to move through it. And then all of a sudden, clients come in, right? I literally had 3 people this week who I found the issue, I cleared it with energy work, and later that day or the next day, they had like 3 new clients sign up for their group programs. So I've pretty much like gotten it down to a science where I can see the issue, I can clear it, and then things just shift immediately, right? And then I had another client who I did energy work on her, and she had like a huge amount of money come in and up leveled in a business that she was in. So this stuff really works, because it's all energy, right? And when we get to the core energetics of what's behind the issue, which is what the energy is supporting us in right now. The energy of Scorpio, the Scorpio season, and the eclipses that are coming up, and all of the energy that feels really intense right now. I know you all can feel it. It's pushing us to look at these deeper issues. It's pushing us to look at these pieces of ourselves that we haven't acknowledged that are keeping us stuck. That's the potency right now. And the opportunity that you have to really go deep and heal it quickly and potently is huge right now. So that's what I really wanted everyone to understand and explain to you, is that even though it feels intense right now, and I know a lot of you that I'm already working with are feeling very overwhelmed as far as like emotional stuff coming up and really deep pain and old wounding coming up. But that's really good, because all you're doing is giving yourself the opportunity to clear it on a deeper level and transmute the energy so that you can step more fully into who you're meant to be, and you can manifest what you want to manifest and get to the next level in your business, in your career, in your relationship, in your life, whatever it is that you're wanting to do. So that's the potency that we're feeling right now. Now, what do I do about it? Well, you have to get support for this stuff, right? Like, you can't just sit there and be like, oh, I think the thing that I haven't healed is this. Like, you might have some kind of awareness of that, but you need someone to help you with it. You need support if you want to go really deep and go really strongly to the next level. So that's why I created the Quantum Creator. And this is the most intimate way to work with me so far. This is a one-on-one 5-month container where we have weekly calls. You also get Voxer access to me, unlimited Monday through Friday. And that's really the gold, because you get access to my psychic insights, the energies that I channel, and just what I'm seeing going on for you that needs to be healed and cleared nonstop, and doing the energy work right then and there to clear it, so you can have those shifts like I was talking about, where like we clear something, immediately new clients come in. Like this, see, he's really excited about it. This is the stuff that goes on. So this is what the Quantum Creator is. Plus, I give you access to a digital toolkit of a ton of breathwork sessions, meditations, journaling, and videos. So, and I'll walk you through it. So I'll be like, okay, here's what you need to do. Oh, this is what I see coming up right now. Go do this breathwork session. Go do this meditation. Go journal about this, and then come back to me. And then you tell me what's going on with you, and I'll be like, okay, this is what I see happening right now. You need to go do this. And it's just like nonstop back and forth of that. Do you know how fast you will shift and move? Whatever it is that you're wanting to step into, it'll happen and then some within these 5 months. Like, this is potent and this is powerful. And I'm only going to take 4 people, and I've already taken 2. So I'm only going to take 2 more, because this obviously is a very intimate container and it does take a lot of my energy. And this is the most intimate way I've ever worked with anyone, because you're basically getting one-on-one access to all of the information that I channel at all times, and the rapid quickness of being able to say, hey, this is what's going on, and me being able to say, hey, this is what it is, go do this, go do that, and then it clears and you see these big shifts immediately. So like, and I have women too that they don't even start with the tools or the sessions, but just immediately when they sign on to do it and they make their payment and they get on Voxer, they have shifts immediately. So I'm really excited to do this, and I'm really excited to see like the 2 women that just started, their shifts they're already making, and just everything that gets uncovered so quickly in my energy, because I have that like Scorpio energy where I just can see to like the deepest depths of what needs to be cleared, what you're not able to see, what you're not acknowledging, and help it bring to the surface, and then support you through it, give you the tools to deal with it so it doesn't have to take forever. It doesn't have to be super painful and drawn out. We just deal with it. I help you navigate through it, and we move on. So that's really the potency of this container and this time of Scorpio season, of the energies we're seeing on the planet. Like, it couldn't be the more perfect time to do something like this if you are like, you know, that you're ready for the next level. Like, you know, you're ready to start learning how to work with your own energy in a really potent way so that you can manifest, learning how to navigate the nigglies that come up, the trauma that comes up, understanding how to navigate your emotions so that you don't get stuck into a cycle. Like, these are all the tools that I give you and I help you through so that at the end of the 5 months, you can start to navigate this stuff on your own. And if you are running a business or even with your relationships, you're going to know how to navigate that stuff because you're going to be able to see the stuff really quickly and move through it instead of staying stuck in a pattern and not knowing what's going on and not knowing why you're seeing the results that you're getting when that's not what you want. You're going to be able to see it really quickly because that's the nature of the work that we do. And then you have access to all of the tools that I give you for the rest of your life. Like, all of my clients, like the people that started with me last year, they still log in and use the tools all the time because it's theirs for life. So that's the beauty of this. Like, just the toolkit, just you having access to that for life is like priceless because you can still go back and use all of that stuff at any time to continue to have these major shifts. Because the breathwork sessions that I create, they're like energetic calibrations. So they're channeled and they actually serve to not only move energy through the breath, but they also serve to raise your frequency so that you actually no longer attract the old dynamics, the old ways of doing things, the old types of people into your life or situations. So they're super potent and super powerful. And something that having access to that forever is like one of the greatest gifts you could give yourself. So I love making these toolkits. I love making all of these tools because I know that in the interim, when you're not talking to me, when we're not on a call or we're not talking on Voxer, you're empowered on your own to use that stuff and to learn how to navigate everything on your own so that you really become a master of your own energy and you understand how to work in the quantum field, set your intention, and create what you want potently without like wondering if things are going to work or if things are going to happen. So this is the power of this time. This is the potency of this container. I can't stress enough how powerful this is, you guys. Like, I can feel the energy of it running through my body. And like everyone who says yes to this, it's like a full like, holy shit, it's on. We're making big changes. Like, we are going for it. So if this is something that you feel called to, then just reach out to me, message me, and we can chat about whether this is a fit for you. Or you can click the link. I think I put a link here to see more information, but basically what it is it's weekly calls for 5 months, which is really powerful. Like I said, the unlimited Voxer, which is basically gold, and then all of the tools in the digital toolkit. Oh, and you get a personalized breathwork session from me, which is really powerful because, like I said, these personalized breathwork sessions are like energetic calibrations for your energy. So I tune into your Akashic records and then I channel a breathwork session on audio for you to use over and over again. And then I also ask you to listen to it over and over again on repeat, even when you're not breathing, because it calibrates your energy to a new frequency and it tunes your energy to the next level. So you start it creates a new operating system within you. So you're no longer operating from the old patterns, the old ways of being, the old programs. The breathwork session actually pulls you out of that programming and aligns you to the highest frequency that you are meant to be holding on this planet. Because all of you here who are watching me are meant to be anchoring a certain frequency onto this planet to help create the change that is meant to happen on the planet. And you can't do that if you are stuck in these lower frequency patterns, this old programming. So the personalized breathwork session actually serves as a recalibration of your energy to be able to hold a different frequency and anchor it onto the planet. And when you do that, you actually become a magnet for all the people, situations, and relationships that you're supposed to be calling in. So the breathwork sessions are like crazy powerful. So, like I said, message me if you want to chat more about it. I only have 2 spots left. I'm going to close it November 14th, but I think the spots are going to fill before then, but I'm just giving it an end date. So definitely reach out to me if you want to chat about if that's a fit for you and what the details are. And if you have any questions about any other ways to work with me, I also have 2 group containers. I'm going to be opening up the Metamorphosis again soon. So, yes, definitely reach out to me, and also let me know if you're feeling this potent energy right now, like I've been talking about. Like, if you're just hopping on, definitely go back and watch this from the beginning, because I'm been really talking about the energies right now, and I know you guys are all feeling it, because just when I hopped on my Metamorphosis call earlier, everyone was like, holy shit. But like what I was saying, it does feel intense. However, everybody is able to see these really deep and profound wounds that they have that they didn't know about before, but now that they can see them, they're able to move through them and actually create like these really profound changes. So that's the potency of this time, and you have to harness it if you want to really move to the next level and step into the most fully expressed version of you and be able to like unapologetically share the gifts that you have to share on this planet. So that's the power and potency of this time. If you want to harness it and you want my guidance with that, then reach out to me about the Quantum Creator. We'll see if it's a fit. We'll chat about the details, and you can let me know if you have any questions, of course. But thank you so much for being here. Like I said, if you're just hopping on, go watch from the beginning so you can really get the full energy update. And I will see you guys soon. I'm going to be away for the weekend for my 40th birthday, so I won't be doing my regular Friday energy update, but I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much. I love all of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.